A mother's dream is her kid's success. At the first crack of sunlight, Serena cautiously seated at a sturdy stone to wash clothes by the river. As she beats the clothes against the rocks, she wonders what the future will hold for her children, now that she is now a single parent, after her husband died of COVID 2 years ago. She has to start early and head back home in time to prepare breakfast for her kids and get them ready for school. By the time they leave, Serena is out the door to start her day's work. It is a hot and humid day in the small town, bustling with people heading to market and shops, children running to school, and families working to make ends meet. Serena takes a deep breath and braces herself for the long day ahead. As she walks from house to house, looking for a laundry job or to press clothes, she can't help but think about her children's future. She knows that education is their only chance to escape the cycle of poverty and hardship that she has experienced her entire life. Serena works tirelessly, taking on every odd job available, to ensure that her children have the books, uniforms, and supplies they need to thrive in school. She doesn't want them to face the same struggles she did, and so she makes sacrifices every day to provide for them. Despite the difficulties, Serena takes pride in her work and is grateful for every job she gets. She knows that her efforts will pay off in the long run and that her children will have opportunities she never did. As the day comes to a close, Serena heads home to prepare dinner for her family. She has a sense of satisfaction that only comes from knowing that she has done her best to support her children. With a grateful heart, she falls asleep, ready to do it all again tomorrow. Marlon, Nina, and Marco are bright kids. They work hard in school and have big dreams. Marlon wants to become a doctor, Nina dreams of being a lawyer, and Marco loves science and hopes to be a scientist someday. Serena knows that she can't provide for them on her own forever. Her earnings are barely enough to cover basic necessities, so she has been scrimping and saving every penny to pay for their educational expenses. She hopes that, someday, her children will be able to afford a good life and that they will never have to work as hard as she does. As Serena leaves her kids at the school, she feels a sense of pride mixed with sadness. Pride seeing her children go to school every day to learn and grow, but sadness knowing how much they have to sacrifice just to go to school. She spends the rest of the day doing whatever odd jobs are available, from cleaning and washing dishes to running errands for people. But, no matter how difficult the work, Serena always has a smile on her face. She is grateful for the opportunities that her work provides and for the chance to support her family in whatever way she can. Despite her best efforts, Serena knew that she was not invincible. There were days when she would feel exhausted and weak, but she would never let her children see her in a weak state. She had to stay strong for them, it was her duty as a mother. As the sun sets and Serena heads back home to her children, she feels exhausted but happy. She knows that her children's education is the most important thing, and she will do whatever it takes to provide for them. She prays for strength and for the hope that brighter days are ahead. As the months turned into years, Marlon, Nina, and Marco slowly started to climb the academic ladder. Her children's eagerness to learn was inspiring, and she would do anything to support them. One day, as Marlon was in his final year of high school, he started to help his mother with her chores. Serena remembers a day when she was ironing clothes while Marlon sitting beside her studying. Marlon, noticing her exhaustion, offered to help her. Serena was surprised but grateful for the gesture. She had always taken pride in being the one to support her children, but it was heartwarming to see that Marlon had grown into a young man who was willing to give back. The months passed, and Marlon graduated from high school with flying colors. Nina and Marco followed in his footsteps, and soon the village, working hard towards their dreams. Throughout it all, Serena continued to work, day in and day out, to support her children. She never complained or let her physical exhaustion show, but her health was slowly deteriorating. Serena never went to the doctor, as she couldn't afford to get sick. One day, however, she collapsed in her home, and her children found her lying unconscious on the floor. When Serena opened her eyes, she was in the hospital, where she was treated for exhaustion and dehydration. Her children stayed by her side, praying for her to recover.
Ma, please don't hesitate to ask for us to help you. We are not children anymore. Ma, we are very much able to do the houseworks.
But I want you to focus on your studies.
Ma, we can go to school while we work too.
We love you, Ma, and we don't want to lose you.
Since I'm senior high school graduate already, I can find a job.
No, I can't allow that. You should go to college, all of you. I promised your papa.
It is settled, Ma. Me and Marlon will be working students to support our college needs, and you don't have to worry for us anymore.
But I don't want you to stop.
Ma, please let us help you. You are more important to us. Especially to Marco, he needs you more.
We love you, Ma, and we don't want to lose you.
We love you, Ma.
Ma, we always love you.
Please, let me take care of you, Ma.
The days ahead were not always easy, but Serena and her children faced them together with strength and determination. They knew that no matter what life might throw their way, they had each other to lean on, and that was all the happiness they needed. From Matthew chapter 6, verse 34, it says, "Therefore do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." Love and honor your mother. Happy Mother's Day.